When you have decided to buy a stock and put that buy order, have you ever noticed the kind of feelings or emotions that you went through? Like the fear of being wrong, fear of losing money, or excited about winning money, or whether to put more money in that stock because you fear of leaving money in the table. Have you noticed these different thoughts that you go through every time when you buy a stock? Welcome back to Trading IQ, where we will learn the unlimited nature of the stock market. In today's video, I'm going to lay out a foundation for the type of mindset that requires you to be successful in the stock market. It is very important for you to be mindful when you are operating in the stock market, and you have to recognize each and every mistake that you are making in the stock market. It is absolutely fine to make a mistake, but you have to be mindful when you're making a mistake so you learn from it. You simply have to withdraw all your feelings, emotions when you're going to put that buy order. In order to do that, you have to have a plan on what to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. Without these three parameters, you are guaranteed to fail in the stock market, and you would be consistent when it comes to failing in the stock market if you don't follow a plan on when to buy, what to buy, and when to sell. How do I plan when to buy? I have shared this approach on narrowing down an industry, a niche which is outperforming the overall market, and from that sector I'll try to narrow down the company that is breaking out of its stage 1 to stage 2 based on Stan Weinstein stage analysis. I've shared many videos on different approach on how I plan on narrowing down an industry, and then from there on narrowing down a stock that breaks out of stage 1 to stage 2 or stage 2 continuous setup. Now, after I narrow down the list of industries and from there on list of stocks that are in stage 1 and then breaking out to stage 2, I will have to have a key level marked on each of the stock that I needed to be breakout with significant volume. This is very important, and I've shared many videos on such topic you can find through my channel. Now, once it breaks above that level with significant volume, I will fearlessly put that buy order without even thinking of what might happen in the future, because no one knows what will happen in the future. We don't know what will happen to us in the future. So how can we know what will happen to that stock? So we cannot think of all those bullshit things. What we can focus on is executing our plan, what we have planned before. So it is very important to have a plan on what to buy. So I've shared my approach. You can take that approach or you can create a whole new approach, but you have to be consistent in that approach. And when you find patterns that are matching based on your criteria, you will have to be fearless and trust your decision and execute that trade without any thoughts or emotions. If you notice any thoughts or any emotion, try to intervene with your conscious mind, because you might have been practicing this throughout your life. On whenever you try to decide something, some weird thoughts are coming in because you have practiced this so long. It is very evident when you're dealing in the stock market, you're getting the same sort of pattern, like same sort of thinking pattern on fear of being wrong, fear of losing money, fear of rejection, and all other fears that we think subconsciously. So you have to intervene with your conscious mind and just focus on your plan and trust your decision. That is very important. How do I plan when to sell? This is the most important aspect of the whole plan structure that I have shared. and you have to be mentally tough to be able to execute your plan, because you're not fully executing your plan until you are executing the last plan, which is when to sell clearly, and you have this instruction written somewhere, or you have that instruction in your mind that you know when to sell. So you have to practice this plan over and over again. Now I'm yet to explore the highest magnitude of this plan, which is to when to sell. So what I'm trying to practice is to be focused on my long-term approach, because investment is a long-term play. If you want to be wealthy, if you want to make money from the stock market, you have to stay invested long-term. That I have learned from so many of my mistakes, because only through staying invested in long-term I can reap the benefits of compounding effect of this equity market that it has to offer. So I have to stay invested long term, and that's what I'm practicing. So my mindset is sort of a long-term mindset as of now, and it's a very vague word, because long-term for someone means 1 year, or for someone it means 6 months, 2 years, 6 years, 10 years. It totally depends on your psychology of money and how do you look at money and your need for that money which you are investing in the stock market. So my goal is to stay invested in a given stock until I absolutely need that money. So that is very important, and that's what I'm practicing right now. I'm yet to explore the highest magnitude of it. And as per the technical analysis, if a given stock hits its peak, like the all-time high, from a significantly lower point, then I will try to sell some of my shares at that point, because generally we have seen that a stock, when it hits that all-time high, it retraces back, or it might go up, but then it is part of my plan. I have few stocks which are breaking out of stage 1 to stage 2, and it is that the highest peak of that stock is way above its current level. If it hits that level, I'll be very happy to sell that share, and for that I have to wait long term. So until unless it hits that level, I will not do anything. I'll just stay invested in that stock. That's how I'm practicing to be a long-term investor, because investment is a long-term play and you need to have patience and courage to be successful in the stock market. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and colleagues, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you. Have a great day.